All right, let's flip it down to the SEC. We'll go down south. We got Alabama. They're taking on Georgia. This is a rematch where Alabama beat Georgia in Athens. That was a 24-21 game where I think like the second half got really weird for both of those football teams. You and I think, agree on this. Georgia feels like they are the biggest threat outside of Ohio State and Indiana as of today. They have played very good ball. I know their rivalry game was a little bit of a clunker, but that game has been a clunker in the past. They've outscored opponents 151-63 in the month of November. And Gunnar Stockton, and I talked about this throughout the season, but it just felt like a guy who maybe not the highest ceiling in terms of talent, but the son of a bitch can play ball, and he will have his team ready to go. He's clutch. He's a tough player. Gotta love the guy. Alabama's been a team that has played in close games and won them. They've won 4 one-score games this year, and they lost another in that situation. But Ty Simpson to me becomes a story because these last 3 weeks have been a little bit rough. He had turnovers against Oklahoma, Eastern Illinois. He had some turnovers in that one, and then 122 yards passing in the Iron Bowl. So what is your read on this game?
Well, apparently that Iron Bowl performance was really impressive to the college football playoff selection committee. So just want to make that point. Yeah, I'm with you. I think Georgia has looked great. We talk about kind of like the calendar turning and then, kind of being like, okay, championship football time. And they were great in the month of November, outscoring opponents 151-63. You mentioned all that we've seen from Gunnar Stockton. He does feel like when you're talking about like, what's his ceiling? Floor is high and he's clutch. Yeah. That's kind of what you need, especially if the defense is playing more consistently and kind of showing up for both halves now. That's what's going to be really interesting to me in this one. Alabama got Georgia early on when they were not doing that. It was the first half Georgia, second half Georgia. And in that particular game, Alabama didn't even score in the second half, but it was enough what they did in the first half. So are we making picks? Do you want to make picks on all of these?
I'd love to make a pick.
All right, make a pick.
I'm going Georgia. I think Georgia comes back. It's Death Star Kirby. I think he's going to lay it on him too.
I also think they're going to win handily as well.